Hello, welcome back to the Apocalypse. Vormithrax here. This is episode number 123 of our Let's Play tutorial for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Let's keep working on our RV. I've decided we just need to get some stuff thrown onto it. Let's get a pretty bare bones basic thing put together, and then we can upgrade and modify it as we go along later. But I want to get at least all the main components into it and get things workable, and then we'll just kind of fiddle with it as time goes by later. So towards that end, let's throw some cargo spaces in right off the bat. So in between episodes, I didn't do anything other than take care of food, drink, and I slept. And then I kind of stared at my design a little bit, but I started to go cross-eyed, so I just want to get a bunch of the general components into it, and then we'll shuffle things around as needed. Alright, so let's start at the back. Let's go ahead and get our cargo spaces installed. So I need cargo carriers. Apparently I need to be standing a little closer. Okay. Install. Alright, cargo space right there. And I'm not going to heavy frame all this stuff for now. We'll just leave it as is for the moment. So install. Okay, so that's a start. That gets us the cargo frames back here. Alright, now from there, yeah, I'm really going to miss these two spaces. I'm just not 100% sure these are worth it if they're going to take up these spaces the way it looks like they are. But let's keep going. Let's get the other things installed, and then we'll go from there. Alright, next up, I want to get these various kitchen units and so on installed. So I've got options right here as well, assuming I should be able to move diagonally, so I think I can use this as well. So I'm going to assume I can go 1, 2, 3, and then I'll put the vehicle rig and welding rig over on this side here. So let's try it. Let's tell it to do right behind the driver's seat. Install. We'll make that the mini fridge? I think the mini fridge. Then the next one we'll install. That will be the kitchen buddy. And the next one down be the kitchen unit. Then we're going to jump over to here and install the forge. And we're going to test and see if it'll let us install the welding rig, but I don't think it will. It doesn't seem to want to let us double up any of that stuff. Yeah, it's not. Alright, so this one down here. Okay, so let's check and see how this looks. So that's what we're looking at currently. I'm thinking of removing this door here so I can actually use this space. I can always go in from the front doors or the rear door. I guess I don't technically need this side door. If I can move this to here, that then frees up another space here, and I can go cargo space, cargo space, cargo space for extraneous things. And I'm liking that idea better. I don't mind the extra few steps to get in and out of the vehicle. And I can always put an opaque door, I believe, back here. Yeah, I'm going to remove this door here. So let's go to here, remove curtain, remove door, curtains and windshields. I really don't want curtains and windshields either. I think I'll make it stow boards all the way up. So we want frame and stow board. Alright, so where the door is, remove the frame, install heavy duty frame, and just straight vertical. Install stow board, vertical. Oh, we actually ran out of heavy-duty frames. The horror. Well, we know what that means. Got lots of steel frames laying here. But I'm going to need to go get some more heavy-duty frames. I have a fear that we're going to end up having to go out and get a bunch of heavy-duty frames. Let's go from the... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh boy, this is going to take a lot of parts. Famished and dehydrated again. So much food and water. Alright, we'll just go with that for now. I want the frames. I think I have enough of these for now. Go ahead and grab the plating. Tanks. 1, 2, 3. Oh, really? Only got 2, 4, 5 frames out of that? I guess that's about right. It's only 1 frame per position. Oh man, this takes so long. Okay, back to what we were doing. So we've got a hole in our RV here, so we want a heavy duty frame and a stow board. Install heavy duty frame, vertical. Install stow board, vertical. Okay. While I'm working my way down this side, I think I'm going to just finish getting all of this stuff replaced on the exterior for the heavy duty frames. So floodlight, alright, wheel, door, and the frame. It's not asking me. I think I have to be back here. No, I'm going to assume it's going to use the 32-inch armored wheel. Yep, okay. Okay, we've got one side done. 32-inch armored wheel, 32-inch armored wheel. Got the vehicle tank. We've got stow boards running up almost the entire side. Currently the only doors are the back door and the driver's doors, which I'm okay to work with for now. That gives us lots and lots of storage space on the exterior in case I just need to run up and dump some stuff off. So each of these exterior stow boards holds 62 liters, so if I'm just coming back from a quick run, I can just drop stuff in the vehicle real fast on the outer edges, and then I can grab it from the, well, I can grab most of them from inside. A couple of them I can't get to from inside. So we got these cargo spaces. I've still got room. I could do cargo spaces here. I've got all of the utility stuff in, the vehicle welding rig and forge, plus the kitchen unit, chemistry station, and refrigerator. And I think I can reach everything from here. Oops, I haven't got the chemistry lab in yet. That's right, I haven't got the chemistry lab in yet. Okay, chemistry lab. Just checking if it'll let me put it over top of any of these other locations. So far, it's a big no. Nope. Alright, it's got to have its own spot, so it's going to get its own spot. Right here, install. And there we go. I'm going to pull, just for symmetry's sake, I'm going to pull the refrigerator from where it's at. And move it down here. Okay, so there's our tools. We got our Foodco Kitchen Buddy, our kitchen unit, and our refrigerator. And we've got our welding rig, electric forge, and chemistry lab. And I'll probably put cargo spaces in these positions here under my feet. So I've still got these to figure out uses for, and I don't have much in that space. And then, like I said, we're going to have stow boards around the outer edges for additional cargo space, and our shredder out front, and then some weaponry on top. Do I have another space that I could put? I guess technically I could put another solar array right here. As long as I'm willing to go diagonally movement rate like this. I can't put it here because it would block access to the back area. I can't put it here. So this is realistically the last place I could put it. I'm going to do it. I'm willing to go around. I don't think it's that big of a problem to go around it in order to gain the additional power. Oops, so let's remove roof frame. Oh yeah, I'm dead tired, famished, and parched. I'm about to die. Alright, stop that. We're gonna have to eat about 30 eggs here. Oh boy. Totally let that get away from me. As we drink about 6 gallons of water. Still dehydrated. I let that go way too far. Wow. Now we're going to sleep for about 4 days. All this welding and uninstalling and repairing, each one takes like half an hour to an hour, so when I buzz through a bunch of them, I don't notice just how much time has gone by. Plus I can do it even when it's dark, so I don't recognize the time cycles that are occurring. Yeah, how much water do I have left in this thing? 60%, so we still got a decent amount. Okay, back to what we were doing, which was right here. We got the frame in. Let's get it repaired. Get the heavy-duty roof in, and then install the array. Alright, so we're back to our triple solar array. I just have to go diagonally around that. Not a big deal. A few times I have to do it is more than worth the extra power generation. We got all of our workstations in, and we've got a 3x3 grid of primary cargo back here. And like I said, I'm probably going to go cargo, 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 cargo. I do have to figure out how I'm going to light the interior, if I'm going to bother. I may just put headlights inside, controlled from the control seat. I don't think I'm going to bother with aisle lights, so let's do that. Let's get the cargo spaces into those middle positions as well. So that's my 3x3 grid. So let's get this replaced while we're bothering to do this. I think I'm almost out of heavy frames as well. Let me rephrase. I think I am out of heavy frames. What's it take to actually just flat out build a heavy frame? Crucible, forge, and lumps of steel. I can build those. I think I've got my crucible down here. All fine, crucible. Inventory. Alright, so that will give me that. Drop that over here with the other parts. And heavy duty frame, so I can build 4 of them. What am I short of? Lumps of steel. Time is it 3:30 in the morning? Well, I'll wait for the daylight, I think. Yeah, we'll just turn a flashlight on. I got plenty of battery power. I just brought up a bunch of lumps of steel. Well, it's a little weird because I guess it was registering my lumps of steel down there when I was trying to build earlier. I thought I brought up more, but I was just relocating the pile it was actually pulling from. So I'd have to go get more lumps of steel from the power station, which I can do. It actually doesn't take much to build these things, so I think it's a little bit faster maybe even than tearing apart the vehicles. But that gives me the few I need to get this thing done. What was I working on right here? Install frame. Install roof. And install cargo. Alright, let's take a look. One more cargo space, just above the chemistry station. Go right out the front. Gotta put the front end back on this vehicle. Alright, right here. So, another uninstalled job. Okay, still got lots of cargo spaces sitting around. And, oops, actually, let's make sure everything got repaired. Alright, everything's looking good back there. I think I might move the array right here. No particular reason to have it in the middle when I can shove it up in that corner. I don't have anything else actually planned for that spot at the moment, so let's do that. Let's remove the array. Yeah, let me put it back in there, but I want to get that other stuff out first. Alright, so... motor. Okay, I think that'll work better. Yep, there we go. So in that space now, right behind the driver's seat, we've got the swappable storage battery, the advanced electric motor, and a solar array. So that'll actually work better, I think. Now I'm giving thought, can I do without... I got this space I'm standing in now. I could put one of these other arrays here, then put the third array in between the seats. Then I would still be able to come up and then diagonally to the back, but that would free up these two spaces for 2 more cargo spaces. I think I might do that, but before we do... Man, this guy seems to sleep a lot. Just a consequence of the process. We're going to have to call the episode to a close here pretty soon. Sorry it takes so long to do this. I don't want to skip this because, or skip the recording process when I'm doing this build, because I haven't really covered it in detail at any point during the first 120 episodes. So I want people to have a really good idea and understanding of just what it takes to do this kind of build. Now this is probably one of the biggest things you can build. No way in any case do you have to start with this kind of a size. You can go with a small car or even a little buggy that's only 3 or 4 spaces of vehicle spaces. So you can start with much smaller with practicing this kind of thing. But this is pretty much the one time I'm going to go into this much detail trying to create this kind of a Apocalypse mobile base. So I want to get it right, and I want to make sure everybody has a good opportunity to kind of watch the process and understand how intricate it gets and what kind of things you have to think about when you're doing this. So I know it's a little slower, and anybody that's done this before can feel free to skip ahead, but I want to make sure everybody's got this as an opportunity to come view and watch. So let's do this change real quick. So what I'm thinking is removing these two here, putting one here in this dead space behind the passenger seat, and then putting one here. I think I'm going to try it. So let's go ahead and remove the solar array, remove the solar array. This space behind the passenger seat will leave. Well, we're going to remove the batteries in the battery case. We'll put them back in a sec as soon as I swap out the frames. Alright, frames and roof are in, it's repaired, install, case, install, storage battery, install, solar array. Alright, so that gets that back to the way I wanted it. And then here, that's right, that's where we've got the engine. Will it even let me put an array in here? It will. Go ahead. Whoops, never mind. Damn it, I've got to pull everything out of there to get the frame upgraded. That's the main engine compartment. I want to make sure that's as protected as possible. So, alright, all this stuff's got to come out. Ah, of course I ran out of frame again. God damn it. Okay, back to this position. What else did I have in there? The array, the battery, crap, can't remember what else was in there. I think there was something else that I'm forgetting, but we got the alternator and the engine. We got the battery, the horn. I can't remember what else was in that space. Can we also put a UPS recharging station in there? Please tell me I can. I need a storage of some kind to do it. Install. No, I'm not going to let me put a cargo space in there, I don't think. It's going to let me put any kind of storage in there. Put the stereo in. clock in. Alright, I do need a UPS recharging station, and kind of run myself out of space, but I'm pretty sure one of those workstations lets me do it. We'll check the... We'll check here first, I guess. There we go. Alright, that'll work fine. Just gotta have some liters of storage space, so... Alright. So this space is both the chemistry station and the UPS compatible recharging station. And I'd rather have the recharging on top like it is, so I remember. So I can just throw tools on there to recharge. Okay, so... we got all of our workstations, we've got the recharging station, we've got a welding rig and an electric forge as part of the vehicle now. We've got 4 storage batteries all maxed out, we've got triple solar arrays installed, we've got cargo spaces galore. I'm going to put one more cargo space in right here. Still need to do some frame reinforcement in the middle, and I've got the entire this side reinforced, so I still need to work on this side and the back side right here, but we're going to need some more frames. So I'll have to do a little bit of hunting or crafting for those. I think I'll just go grab the steel chunks for crafting the frames from the power station. We got a lot of them sitting over there we haven't gathered up. Then we need to finish the front end, the shredder, and then the weaponry, cameras, and a lot of the other stuff. But it's coming together, so we're a lot closer now. Yeah, I think this will work fine. I'm glad I could figure out a way of using the solar arrays. I don't like them being so close to the front end of the vehicle, but I'm going to have a triple layer before they could get to that, so hopefully that will take care of it. So, I'm going to call the episode to a close right here. As always, please do hit the like, comment, subscribe options if you're enjoying the content. It's very important. It helps raise the channel awareness when people do searches for content, so I would appreciate it greatly. It's a good way of showing your support. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.